Core Console offers point-and-click Internet Single Sign-On to streamline your JOSSO implementations. Simply draw your Internet Single Sign-On setting and bring it to life in a snap. From your identity modeler, you can specify your digital identity architecture at a bird's-eye view level and still drill down on a specific detail. Through the Identity Modeler, you can seamlessly mix and match the building blocks of your Internet Single Sign-On setting, realizing both SAML-compliant identity provider and service provider roles and connecting them to any number of identity sources, and automatically provisioning single sign-on capabilities onto the web container or application server of your choice. We can add a new service provider to our Internet Single Sign-On setting in 4 easy steps. First, we select from a palette of available identity elements and drag our selection into the diagram. In this case, it's a service provider role. Second, we bind the identity source of our choice to our new service provider element. Third, we set up the environment within which our service provider will be hosted and onto which single sign-on support will be provisioned. Finally, we set up the federated single sign-on connection against our identity provider, adding a new member to our circle of trust. Now we're ready to bring this to life. Just drag and drop the identity appliance you've defined in the modeler into the different columns of the grid, which represent the different stages into which our identity architecture can exist. We build the identity appliance, converting our Internet Single Sign-On setting into something that we can actually execute, then host it within JOSSO, and finally start it. Our identity services are now up and running, ready to be leveraged by our users. And last but not least, you can provision and manage the lifecycle of your user accounts and their entitlements. Your identity providers and service providers can easily build on this information for more finely tuned control. You can create, remove, edit, and view user accounts in a snap. Set up your entitlements and bind them to users in order to determine who has access to what. With Core Console, you can seamlessly enable a standards-based Internet Single Sign-On experience, harnessing the open-source horsepower of JOSSO in a simple point-and-click fashion.